My name is Janet Ibarra, and I will be presenting today with my colleagues that are in the line as well. We will be introducing ourselves in just a minute. Before getting into introductions, just want to give you a review about the presentation today. And throughout the presentation, we will cover topics such as uh, what is a pathway? What will the health and STEM pathway provide for you? What are the majors within the health and STEM pathway? And how to schedule an appointment with a health and STEM counselor. Then at the end, we will have an option for you to ask us questions. So if you have any questions in mind, have them ready. That way, towards the end of the presentation, we can answer those questions. So welcome to Fresno City, everyone. As I was saying, my name is Janet, and I work for the Transfer Center office. My pathway is the Health and STEM pathway. So for many of you who are planning to transfer to a four-year university, that could include a CSU, UC, or private institution, we assist students with the process of transferring, and we provide you with information about major requirements, transfer periods, when you have to submit your application, the deadlines, and so on. So for those of you that are planning to transfer, feel free to schedule an appointment with us. And if that's not an option that you're considering at the moment and you would like to explore the option of transferring, that could also be a good reason for an appointment. I will let my colleagues present themselves. I have Elizabeth and Leah in the line.
Hello, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Rodriguez, and I am a Health and STEM Pathway Counselor. I am located in the General Counseling Office upstairs, right across the Financial Aid Office. So I assist students with any questions that you may have. If you have questions regarding prerequisites or how to apply to Fresno City, or if you need a clearance, or if you're trying to get readmitted to Fresno City, I can definitely help you with that. If you need help with finding resources on campus, general counseling is the place to go to. We are here to help you and support you. Now I will head it over to Leah.
Hi, everyone. My name is Leah Moore, and I am also a health and STEM pathway counselor. I will be housed in the health science department. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to come on over and see me at the health and STEM office.
Perfect. Thank you for sharing. So many of you might be asking, why am I in the health and STEM pathway? So many of you are within the health and STEM pathway because of the major that you have selected. And many of you might also be wondering, what's a pathway to start with? So in high school, many students experience joining a pathway or hearing about pathway options. And a pathway is basically just a collaboration with individuals and services to provide students with support and assistance with their academic goals and achieving those goals. So in this case, at Fresno City College, your pathway is made of deans, counselors, instructors, student services, staff members that collaborate all together to make sure that we are providing you with a good academic experience and that you are able to reach your academic goals. We support you from the beginning to the end by providing you with academic advising, support and intervention, financial aid, and transfer and career support. When it comes to academic advising, you are able to schedule an appointment with us as soon as you become a student at Fresno City College, and we can create a student education plan for you that includes all the courses that you will need to take at Fresno City College to achieve your academic goals. If those are receiving an associate's degree for transfer or a local associate's degree or certificate, we would plan out courses in your student education plan that led you to fulfill those goals that you have. Also, academic advising is providing you with assistance on repeating a course, updating your student education plan, or petitioning to come back to school due to disqualification. Many students experience disqualification, so we also support you with that by attending to academic advising. And we provide you with support and intervention by communicating with your instructors. In different occasions, students need to be referred to us by instructors because um, there is a challenge the students are experiencing in their classes. So the instructor sends us the referral to us, and we reach out to you, letting you know that we are here to support you and we are here to also um, connect you with campus resources. There is also the financial aid office as I was mentioning, and the financial aid office is there to provide you with information about your financial aid award, how to go about receiving financial aid and your eligibility. As I was mentioning, we have the Transfer Center office. I am hosted within the Transfer Center office, and we provide a variety of academic advising other than just the student education plans. So feel free to utilize all the services that we have on campus, and especially career. Many students, when they're new to school, they feel very overwhelmed about the transition. So there is career counselor where you can go and explore your options for transfer for like in 4-year institutions or majors. And in the career and employment center, they also provide assistance with finding an internship, finding volunteer experience. So those are services that we have here at Fresno City College. And I will be playing a video for you. This video is very helpful. It gives a good understanding of several of the majors that we have at Fresno City College. My apologies. Oh,
There's no audio.
oh, you're not able to hear the audio?
Yeah, there's no audio, Janet.
Because I'm able to hear it. Let me disconnect my headset. Are you guys able to hear it now?
Pathway. My name is Alyssa.
You're
and I'm
good.
Student Ambassador at Fresno City College. I am majoring in geology in the Health and STEM pathway. This pathway provides classes within a broad area of interest and gives you specific options for earning certificates, associate's degrees, or preparing to transfer to a university. I'd like to encourage you to get involved with this pathway and possibly join a student club related to your interest. These clubs often host speakers and organize interesting events.
My name is Janine Gonzalez Starda, and I'm one of the counselors for the Health and STEM pathway at Fresno City College. We have counselors with expertise in your major who work very closely with the instructors to keep up with current educational trends and program requirements. We also have financial aid specialists, tutors, and administrators. Plus, want to help you complete your educational goals efficiently without you taking any extra classes. A counselor can help you do this by helping you develop a student plan to choose classes you can take every semester, and also by helping you access campus resources in order for you to be successful. To stay successful at FCC, make sure you're meeting with your pathway counselor regularly, at least 1 to 2 times a year. To schedule an appointment with a counselor, you can go online, click on the link for Starfish Counseling appointments from the Health and STEM Pathway webpage or from the FCC Counseling webpage. Or for health majors, you can call 559-244-2604. For all health and STEM majors, you can call the main counseling office at 559-442-8226. We look forward to making connection with you this semester. Go Rams!
Okay, so the video provides us with a good breakdown about the health and STEM pathway and our services as counselors. So as you know already, we are here to support you and provide you with assistance. So we are looking forward to meeting all of you, hopefully during an academic session. And we are going to continue with the next slide. If the PowerPoint allows us to, let's see, there it is. So why am I in this pathway? As I was mentioning, this pathway, the health and STEM pathway, provides several different majors, and it might be that many of you are within this pathway because you guys share similar interests and passions on different careers. So the reason why a pathway comes along also is because a pathway is meant to group majors that have similar career or course disciplines. For example, within the health and STEM pathway, we have mathematics, biology, engineering, physics, and if a student was to change their major into one of the majors within the health and STEM pathway, then what would happen is that a lot of the courses completed would overlap within the majors. For example, let's say that an engineering student changes their major into mathematics, which is also within the health and STEM pathway. Well, if that was the case, that engineering student, if they had completed a lot of math courses, those math courses would be also part of them. Many of them would be part of the math major, would be part of the physics major, or at least would serve as prerequisites for some of the physics courses. So what this means is that having the pathway and having all those majors grouped under one pathway is helpful for students because you guys have a better understanding of what it is to stay within the same discipline. As if, let's give you another example. Let's say that you are majoring in engineering and you change into history. Well, many of the courses that you complete for engineering will not be helpful for history because they will not be applicable to the major. So that is one of the other reasons why the pathway is helpful for students. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and continue with the next slide and how we support you. We support you by being all in collaboration. So instructors and deans work together to make sure that the courses that are provided to you fit associate degrees, your certificates, and also the program requirements that you are applying to if you're applying to any program. Now, instructors and pathway counselors work together to make sure that we are providing you with the correct support services. If you are struggling in the class, provide you with tutoring, provide you with information about different resources on campus, such as psychological resources, career and employment resources, and so on. Now, the support services on campus are available to you so that you can reach out for assistance and also become involved on campus. Give me just a quick second here to move on to our next interpreter. Okay. And We have Michelle in the line for our next interpreter. Hmm. I'm not sure if she was able to join successfully, Peter, because I don't see her on the camera.
This is the interpreter, Peter speaking. Yes, Michelle Ramoletti is on and she is interpreting. Last name is Ramolete. First name Michelle.
Perfect. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, so we're going to continue with the health and STEM degrees and certificates. Under the health and STEM, we have several associate's degree for transfer and associate's degrees and certificates. You must be wondering, what is the difference between associate's degree for transfer and an associate's degree? Well, an associate's degree for transfer gives students different benefits. For students that are planning to transfer to a 4-year, having an associate degree for transfer is it's a good pathway, because many of the courses that you complete for your associate degree for transfer are also part of the major courses required for the major where you transfer. Now, general benefits for the associate degree for transfer are warranted admissions into a CSU, a 0.1 boost in your GPA, and if the associate degree for transfer is honored by the CSU where you want to transfer, there is additional benefits. So this is why it's also important for you to meet with us. That way we can provide you with more information about how associate degrees for transfer work, along with the other associates and certificates that we have here at Fresno City College. Now, associate's degrees, the difference with these two also are that we allow you to complete this by completing different general education patterns, and all of that information you would receive during your actual meeting with the counselor. Because I don't want to overwhelm you with a lot of information right now, I just want you to be aware that there are these 3 options. If you are looking just for a short career and you just want to receive a certificate and go out to the field and start working, that is another option. Or you can combine an associate's degree for transfer with a certificate or an associate's degree. We refer to the associate's degree as local degrees, and you would be able to pair a local degree with a certificate as well. Okay. Now, the health majors tips for success would be to register for Allied Health 100, which is introduction to the health careers. Most of you that are majoring in health majors, such as nursing, respiratory care, dental hygiene, radiology, technology, you will not be under the major that you're trying to get into, because we don't have something such as pre-nursing, pre-rad tech. So you're going to be under the pre-allied health major first, and once you get accepted into the actual program that you want to apply to, that's when your major becomes radiology technology, for example, if you become accepted into that program. But you first have to complete prerequisites. You have to apply and be selected. Now, Allied Health 100 is part of the pre-allied health major. And by completing that course, you're completing a major course, and you're also learning about health careers. During this class, you get a really good breakdown of all the 4 programs that I just mentioned, and that can help you make a decision on what is best for you. Okay, so one recommendation that we do give you is that you take math your first semester, since math will be a prerequisite to some of your math courses as well. And my other recommendation to you is to start with your science courses as well, because most of the allied health programs have science prerequisites. So during an academic advising appointment, we would also go over the biology sequence that you have to complete, and we would make sure that you will complete the prerequisites within the time that is required. So view the allied health and nursing information session on the physical health, the allied health, physical education and athletics website. Our website has very important information, very helpful information that can give you a good understanding of how the programs work, because they have all the application deadlines listed in there. So once you have a chance, go ahead and explore the website. That way you can also get more information. And once you have your appointment with us, you have questions, specific questions to ask us as well. Okay, and like I was saying, schedule an appointment with a counselor. That way we can create a plan for you. And if needed, we can create a plan for one semester, and then just follow up and create a plan for all the semesters that you will be here with us. Now, as I was mentioning, the 4 programs, respiratory care, registered nursing, dental hygiene, and radiology technology are all lottery-based programs. And those programs have specific course prerequisites, specific GPA requirements, and they have set times to apply. So just keep in mind that if you're applying to one of those programs, you gotta take care of course prerequisites, GPA, and you gotta apply during the time when application is open. Okay, now success tips for math, science, and engineering. So that would be to take math every semester. Math is one of the sequences that MSE has in most of their majors. So I know I continue to repeat sequence, and basically a sequence means that a course has to be completed first in order for you to be able to take the next course. For example, you first have to complete Math 3A and Math 4A or Math 4B to get into Math 5A. So all of this is important, and this is why it's also so critical for you to come and schedule an appointment with us. That way we can inform you about how the sequences work. So completion of your science coursework is crucial. There's also a science sequence within a lot of the majors in math, science, and engineering. And engineering majors may be exempted from some GE courses for some institutions. A lot of students, sometimes they happen to follow the plan that their friend is following. For example, some students might be planning to transfer to Fresno State, and Fresno State has a lot of exemptions for engineering. However, if you're planning to transfer, for example, to CSULA, well, they might have different GE exemptions. So that's why it's important that you are following your goal, and that you have that specific goal based on your plans. So go to school full-time if possible. We know that oftentimes students work and they have a lot of different responsibilities and commitments. So if it's not possible to be in school full-time, just keep in mind that being a math, science, and engineering major will mean that you will be at community college for a longer time, because there's a lot of different courses that you need to complete for your major. Now, utilize summer school to get ahead. So taking courses during the summer can be very helpful, as you are able to complete some of the courses that you're not able to complete during the actual semester. So take advantage of the summertime and fit in at least some general education courses, if not major, because I know major is a lot more difficult or rigorous than just general education. And
Janet,
handle the presentation to my coworker. Yes, Leah.
before you move on or continue on, we are unable to see the translator.
Mm. Yeah, let's see. Peter, are you in the line?
I can still see myself, and I can see everyone, so I'm not sure what's happening. You can't see me at all.
No, we actually don't see you. We just see a little log, like I said, as if you weren't sharing your screen, but I'm not sure if that's what's going on.
My camera's on me and I still see my picture signing and I see your group.
Mm,
I'm not on stop video or mute or anything.
no.
Peter, can you see me?
The question was what?
Can you see me? They said
Yes,
they,
I can see you. Yes.
yeah, Peter can see me. That's really odd. They're
Yes,
saying
I've been able to see her the whole time. Yes.
there's something.
Yeah, I thought I was the only one that I couldn't see her when you indicated that you were able to see.
Yes, I see her on my platform here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see myself too. Are you still not able to see anything? Should I log out and log back in?
We can try to do that and we'll bring you in.
Let me try to leave and then come right back.
Sorry, guys, we're just
Sorry about
trying
that.
to make sure that we're able to see our interpreter because we do have a couple of students that mentioned that needed an interpreter. So give us just.
Alrighty, so Janet was mentioning that it is very important that we show you guys how to schedule an appointment here within our Starfish. So we do have a Starfish area where we can show you how to schedule an appointment. If you go to your Health and STEM Pathway Counseling, which if we go back to one of the slideshows that she was showing us, it will take you directly into how to schedule an appointment with your pathway counselor. As you can see here in our screen, we have a lot of pathway counselors within Health and STEM that can help you schedule an appointment, right? It is very important that you get an appointment scheduled for an educational plan. The beginning of the semester or maybe before registration starts. So everything that's being informed in regards of your registration date, you should be able to find it in your email, right? We highly advise that you check your email constantly. If you guys do not have the Outlook app in your phone or downloaded, we highly advise that you do. But here in this screen, you'll be able to see that we have multiple counselors that are able to help you and ready to support you in anytime, right? So if we go to the next slide, we can go much more in detail on how to, we can schedule an appointment for you. So we have options such as general questions, probation counseling, student educational plan, which is what I was mentioning earlier. So let's say that you had questions in regards of your educational plan, you can click the option for SEPs, which would be student educational plan completion review. Then you will pick the date and the time that works best for you. You also have the option to pick more than one counselor. Let's say that you schedule an appointment with Janet and your appointment went great and you want to go back and schedule an appointment with her. However, Janet, it's booked within 1 to 2 weeks and you really need to get that educational plan completed, then you get to pick an appointment with another counselor. We do have options from 8 a.m. all the way to 4:30 p.m. If, Janet is not available, you can definitely meet with another different counselor any different time. We are open from Monday to Friday, 8 to 5. So there's many of possibilities and opportunities for you to be able to schedule an appointment with a counselor. We also have drop-ins available for you and Q&A available. You just have to contact the general counseling office if you're not able to schedule an appointment. Okay, so appointments are available. You just have to schedule them ahead of time. And for sure we will be able to help you with any question or anything that you may need. We do advise is that if you're not able to schedule an appointment through the phone, is that you use this system for you to schedule the appointment. I think it's another great way opportunity for you to get informed of what we have available for you here. Okay, so if you don't not know how to use any of these tools that we have available here, you can definitely also call us and we will try to schedule you an appointment, but it's not fully guaranteed that we'll get an appointment with 1 to 2 days. Maybe it will be probably be within a week or so. Okay, if we go to the next slide, Janet. Here, it's going to give you the review and confirmation. So if you, let's say you schedule an appointment with Paulette Richards, you can also give us general questions in regards of what you need help with. You can describe the reason of your visit. If it has nothing to do with an educational plan, but you want to meet for 45 minutes or so, you can definitely let us know in the comments section and you can explain what exactly you need, especially for those that are coming from an outside institution like outside transcripts. It helps the counselor and informs the counselor to get prepared that we are going to be working with you with outside counselors from another institution. Okay. After that, you just have to make sure that you submit the appointment and confirm that you scheduled the appointment. Okay. Sometimes students get stuck in this section and state that they have an appointment, but they never confirmed the appointment. So it is your responsibility to confirm and check your email and make sure that your appointment is the date that you scheduled it for. Okay. Like I said, if you have any additional questions in the future or are not sure if you scheduled your appointment, please give us a call and then we'll be able to confirm your appointment time and date. Okay. If we go to the next slide.
Liz, I would like to add that it is important for students to check their email. Most of the communication with all of you will be through email, so make sure to keep an eye on the email to see if your appointment was actually scheduled. And if you schedule the appointment through Zoom, you will receive your appointment confirmation and Zoom link through email. So just wanted to say that.
Okay, thank you, Janet. Okay, the importance of meeting with us, of course, like we mentioned, is to plan your classes. If you are transferring, it is very important that you get that information as soon as possible, especially if you're a STEM major. We emphasize that a lot because all of our STEM students, we need to keep you on track for you to transfer if you plan to transfer. If you are currently only taking less than 12 units, it is going to take you a couple of semesters to be able to transfer to a university. So our goal is to help you transfer on time. We will help you review your progress, update your educational plan, just in case you were not able to take a certain prerequisites at certain semester, we will update it so you can take it the following semester as well. If you need help dropping a class or if you're even failing a class, just let us know, communicate with us. Our goal here is to help you and guide you and provide you with any support that you may need, especially if you are planning to drop a class with an EW. You got to let us know so we can help you with the transition in the application for you to apply for that EW process. And then if you plan on changing your major, it is very important that you inform us and we can update your educational plan. Again, if you're changing from health to STEM, it is very different and we can definitely use some of those classes so they can overlap. But if you are definitely changing out of the health and STEM and pathway, majors, then we're going to have to fully review your external transcripts or your transcripts to make sure that you are in progress and then on time for graduation. Of course, if you are applying for our APA health programs, we got to get you prepared the fall before the spring, right? Because our applications open in the spring only. So we have to have everything ready to go, all the prerequisites completed, the GPA, and all the paperwork ready to go for the spring, okay? Especially for those nursing students that are planning to apply for the nursing program. You have to get the TEAS exam completed in the fall before you apply in the spring. And then again, it is a lot of information, but we are inviting you to schedule an appointment for educational plan just to make sure that you are on track for graduation. It is very important that you get an evaluation done before you even apply for graduation, just to make sure that you are going to be graduating that semester that you're choosing to apply for graduation. Okay, students can definitely apply for graduation in the fall and the spring. If you are qualified for graduation, you will be received an email. Again, we go back to the email. It's very important that you access your email 24/7 if you can, or even once or twice, 3 times a week, just to keep yourself updated. Okay, next slide, please. All right, pathway events. We do have a welcome week. So next week, we have welcome week available. We do have workshops available. We also have transfer day available. That's going to become it's going to be available in a couple of weeks. You are going to be receiving an email, so just be aware of that. We're going to have a lot of universities here attending, and if you're interested in the future of transferring, you can definitely pay them a visit and see what are their requirements, what are they looking for you to transfer, and anything that you may need to help you prepare to transfer in the future. Okay, we do have student professional panels available. If you are interested in becoming like a dentist, a doctor, a nurse, engineering, we have that available for you as well. So please keep in mind and taking the time and the opportunity to take time to look at all these events that are going to be available for you. Remember, if you want to know things or have any questions or need help with anything, please let us know. I know if you're an incoming freshman and this is so brand new to you, please allow us to help you. We are here to help you. Okay. Okay, next slide, please, Janet.
Sorry, Lisma. I am trying to hit skip in here. It's not doing that. Let's see. There we go.
Okay. So you need help with your first week of school resources. Like I said, we have the welcome week that available for you. We're going to be located in the main fountain. If you see a lot of red tents and a lot of red tables, that's where you can find us. We do have counselors and staff available that can help you guide you through your classes. If you need help with self-service, with your email, or where your class locations, please let us know. You can stop anybody that's going to be out there with a red shirt and a red tent, and you can ask us any questions that you may need. Okay, we do have a welcome week, like I mentioned. It's the first week of school on Monday, from Thursday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And we do have a live chat counseling available for those that are just interested in doing it virtually. Okay. In addition for that, if you need help with your self-service or how to access your class through Canvas, you can definitely check our website through Canvas, and then we can definitely help you with that as well. Okay. So what's next? So we have a couple of resources available in our RAM Ready webpage. You can definitely visit this webpage if you are interested. You can take a picture of this, or I can definitely put it down in the chat and you can copy and paste. We are going to be sending an online survey for students that are in this session right now. So if you have the time, we can definitely appreciate the support with that online survey that we're going to be sending your way through your Fresno City College email. Okay, this survey is going to help us prepare for next year, what we can do next, what can we improve, especially right now, technical difficulties, we can definitely talk about that, of course. And then we can definitely work on many ways to help you become successful as your first year here at Fresno City College. Okay. If you guys have any questions, please let us know. We are here to help you. Next slide, please, Janet. And then some of the services that we have available, like we mentioned, we do have the health services. Remember, you are definitely paying for that, so take advantage of that. We have the psych services available too. We do have library and tutoring services available. So if you're taking a difficult course, especially for those STEM majors, please attend tutoring. It is available for you here on campus and online if you prefer that. We do have student activities. We do have the Career and Employment Center available for you if you are unsure if you really want to do STEM or health majors. We can help you explore those options. And then we have the TRIO program. We have the Dream Center for those students that want to know a little bit more about that. We can definitely connect you to them. And then, of course, we have the General Counseling Office and the DSPS office available to you. Here are some of the resources, but there's plenty of them. So if you want to learn more, please visit our website or come and talk to us at the General Counseling Office, and we are more than happy to help you and guide you in the right direction. Okay, any questions? Okay.
I do see a question in the chat. And the question is, I am majored in chemistry and planning to do a UC transfer. Do I apply for a certificate? I'm not sure how associate degrees and certificate works. How am I supposed to know which one I need?
Yeah, so I can take this question. And basically, if you're planning to transfer to a UC, we do have a general education pattern that was built for the UCs. So once we meet with you during an appointment, we can talk to you about the general education requirements to transfer to the UC. Specifically, because we need to look at the major that you are going to be, or not the major, but the university that you would like to transfer to, because each university has different major requirements. For example, if you wanted to transfer to UC Berkeley, those chemistry requirements might be different than if you wanted to transfer to UC Merced. So definitely a question that could be addressed during an appointment with us. So feel free to give us a phone call. I'll go ahead and put the transfer center information on the chat.
Next question we have is there a way for me to change my educational goal in my SEP, like a bachelor's degree?
Yes, we can definitely, I can take that question. So depending on the university and the bachelor's degree that you're going forward, we can definitely align that to your educational plan. We would utilize assist.org to be able to help you take the prerequisites here. So when you transfer out to the university, you have the prerequisites completed, and then you can automatically apply to that university or that program that you're looking into applying to. So we can definitely help you with that during your appointment.
Yes, and just want to make sure that students do understand that at community college, you will be able to pursue a associate's degree for transfer or an associate's or a certificate. Currently at Fresno City College, we don't offer bachelor's degrees. The dental hygiene one is still under consideration. So for that question, you would basically be pursuing your bachelor's degree once you're at your 4-year university. And with us, you would be completing your major prep, general education requirements, and so on.
We have another question on the chat. I'm not sure if this pathway applies to firefighters and plans for that carry, because I know that Fresno City College has a fire academy, if I am not wrong.
Yes, so we do have a Fire Academy program that we can definitely help you with. We do have those prerequisites available to you. The Fire Academy program is a little bit different. compared to our health and STEM, but it does fall under the health and STEM pathway. So you can definitely schedule an appointment with us and we can align you to those classes so you can apply for the Fire Academy program here.
How many students are selected each year for the nursing program?
So that depends. It changes every year. We have about, I would say, Janet, correct me if I'm wrong, we have about more than 2,000 students that apply, and I believe we only accept 200 or less students each year because it gets split within cohort for the spring and for the fall. So it really depends on the semester that you apply. Nursing is very popular here and it is lottery-based system. So we highly advise students to apply to other programs around here, around the valley. So you have different options to go for.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing, Liz. As Liz was sharing, we usually do get around 1,200 to 1,500 students for the nursing program, and only about 230 to 250 students get selected. And as Liz was indicating, yes, we do encourage students to apply to as many nursing programs as possible and to try to obtain very good grades for the prerequisites, because nursing programs are very competitive wherever you apply.
Okay, this is the last question in the chat. If we are in EOPS and have a SEP meeting with that counselor, do you recommend we make one with you too?
Well, in this case, it would be based on the student's preference. If you would like us to build a student education plan that includes a different major, or if you would like to add an additional requirement, or if something changed, then you can schedule an appointment with us. But if everything will be the same as for the plan that your EOPNS counselor created, then you can follow the EOPS counselor plan that was built for you. The survey, there's a question. A student is asking, where can we do the survey? So the survey will be sent to you through email. So just keep an eye on your email. That way you can assist us with that survey. Thank you. And are those all the questions that we have?
Yeah, that's all the question I see in the
Mhm.
chat. Anybody else has any question? Feel free to ask.
If you don't have any questions, you are free to go. Thank you so much for joining our RAM Ready presentation, and we do apologize for all the technical issues that we experienced during the presentation.